Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to episode 5 of my LinkedIn video series, Amplify Your Career. Again, very honored to be here with you to talk about another important sponsorship topic, questions that I get very often from proteges and mentees across the country on how they can amplify their own careers through sponsorship. So today's topic is, how do you convert a mentor to a sponsor? And I actually hear this a lot from early careerists who have been coached that you absolutely need to have a mentor. So they spend a lot of time developing mentor relationships, and then they get to a point in their career where they want that advancement and they realize that sponsorship is going to be key to being able to get to that next level. But they haven't spent a lot of time really developing sponsorship relationships. But you have all these mentors, so how do you leverage those mentoring relationships? There's 3 tips that I will give you on how to do that successfully. Number 1, many mentor relationships comprise mentorship meetings, right? So you have a monthly mentorship connection, whatever cadence that is, and you spend time talking about specific questions that you have in your career, and it's fantastic. But I think there's a way for you to leverage those mentorship meetings to become more sponsorship focused. One way to do that is to start talking about your accomplishments with your mentor. Instead of asking questions, which you absolutely should do because that's what a mentor is there for, you to advise you on how to navigate your career, I also think it's important for you to start sprinkling in some of those accomplishments that you have, right? You're making great progress on a high-profile project, you're meeting new people, expanding your network, you're achieving wonderful things in your current role. Start talking to your mentor about those things, and specifically, what was your role in that success? It'll also get that muscle memory going and having you start to advocate for yourself and talk about yourself in a positive light. Another thing that you can do, and I talked about this on a previous video series, is start to talk about and practice your unique value proposition pitch with your mentor. Give them an opportunity to give you some coaching on where you are being consistent with your UVP, what's coming out, what's salient to them about your unique skills, knowledge, and abilities. Give them an opportunity to provide that feedback. And then that relationship will grow to where they're starting to tell others about your UVP. Again, make sure that you're leveraging that meeting, that relationship with your mentor by practicing that pitch and getting some feedback from them on a regular basis. And then the third thing that I would offer as far as how to convert mentors to sponsors is to simply ask. No, I'm not talking about asking a mentor, will you be my sponsor necessarily? What I'm talking about is starting to ask your mentor for a sponsorship action. Maybe there's a community board that you'd like to sit on and you need a nomination. Don't be afraid to ask that mentor for that nomination. Maybe there is a body of work that you feel is really critical, that you did a wonderful job on, and there's an industry award that you think that you should be nominated for. Don't be afraid to ask your mentor to consider that. Start getting comfortable with making the ask. That's one of those unique challenges that I find with women of color across all spectrums of our careers, where we get afraid to ask for that sponsorship or that sponsorship action. So make sure that you are leveraging those meetings and those relationships with your mentors by starting to self-advocate and getting that muscle memory and that practice. Practice your UVP pitch with your mentor, and then make that ask when you feel it's appropriate. So those were my 3 tips for today. I will let you know that I'm going to be taking a break from our video series next week because I will be participating in the Modern Healthcare Women Leaders in Healthcare Conference, which I'm very excited about. And I will also be making a post about a story of sponsorship in that area, where I was able to nominate 2 women who I have great love and affection for to be sponsors on the national stage, and they will actually be there. So please feel free to join us. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful week. Stay safe. Take care.